alley-oop to a one-handed throwdown? What kind of supplements are they taking? Whatever it is, I want some. Not that I would ever need any, but I mean, you know. Now, vote for your top play of the week. And I know you want your highlights to be featured in a future episode, so make sure to submit your best plays to social media.
Memphis, Tennessee, the destination. Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon NBA. DAJ.
Hey, Kevin. Giroux.
Terrific. David, thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for Memphis, Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. All teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Morant passes to Valanciunas, and the baseline jumper no good.
Well, they shouldn't be giving that shot to anyone, but they certainly shouldn't be giving it to him. That's a big break for the defense.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Here's Brooks following the score by New Orleans. Morant outside. And the rejection by Favors. Pass to Holiday. Over Brooks. Here's Ingram. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Justice Winslow.
And they made Ingram fight for that one, but he's not afraid to get physical. This is a good sign.
And Bones, one of the things you're seeing from Ingram is his improved strength, something he's worked on now for a while.
Yeah, B.I. has talked about eating 6 meals a day back in college and still coming into the league at 190 pounds. But eventually, that metabolism's going to slow down, and if you keep putting in that kind of work, the incremental improvements are going to speed up. We've been seeing that from Brandon Ingram.
Now here is Holiday. Back to Favors. Outside, Ball. 4 on the clock. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now here's Ball. Back to Ingram. Passes it to Favors. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter of basketball. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. And the dunk by Jackson.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Winslow finds Brooks. Now Morant. He's covered by Ball. Sweet move. And it's Morant. That time on the assist from Valanciunas. Morant's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go. For New Orleans, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Kicks it out to Williamson. Back to Favors. Outside, Ball. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. Morant with it. Now guarded by Ball.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Ingram hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Brandon Ingram's advantage when he's down low like that still comes through in his length.
No good from Valanciunas.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him. Gives the team such a great element having a 1 guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
I like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
It's good. Ingram's got 6.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Brooks finds Jackson. 2 points. That one goes.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Ingram drawing the double team. And here again, the Grizzlies in transition. Up the court they go.
And at 6'3", Morant sure can fly. Look when he gets up and throws it down.
And that one's good. Ingram.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
The pass to Valanciunas. Memphis moving that ball around. Count that one. He has 6.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Ingram left side. 34 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The shot by Holiday, no good. And so Brooks will bring it up for Memphis. 4-point game, and he comes up with the deuce.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
The putback. Here's Favors. The kick out to Holiday. And misses it off the right side of the rim. And now the Grizzlies. Fast break. Brooks has got the ball. Left side Jackson. Up in time. No good on the last second attempt there. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific. We recently caught up with Drew Holiday, who talked about some trying times.
Being able to go through adversity and come out stronger.
And Greg, you feel like that pressure never really got to Holiday.
One of the toughest guards in the league, mentally and physically. He's a machine that just keeps on coming, no matter the circumstances.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Grizzlies' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. So on the floor for Memphis, they've got Jones. Brandon Clark is out there with Anderson. And it's Melton in at the 2 spot. Clark, the pass to Melton. Back to Clark. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And one of the biggest surprises last year for Memphis, Brandon Clark brought not only the energy, the rebounds, the block shots, he brought the three-point shooting.
Okafor is checked in for Nicolo Melli. And so Clark nails both of them. A player known for his athleticism, Clark's skill set may have been underappreciated by people and personnel.
Not only the long-range shooting, Clark showed up with a terrific floater, hit his free throws. He even started creating for others by the end of last year.
Here's Anderson. Clark. It's rebounded by Hayes. Pelicans trail by 4. Here's Hart. He feeds it to Redick. And no good. And Memphis the other way now. Melton passes to Anderson. Here's Melton. Kicks it out to Jones. Looking for Redick. He gets it there. The drive by Jackson. It's deflected.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Down low. Stolen. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Here's Okafor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
It's his first trip to the line. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that ability to play in space is so vital.
To the paint, here's Clark, and that one drops for him. Clark's got 6 points in the quarter.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Outside for Redick. Back to Hayes. Feeds it to Okafor. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Gutteridge, the pass to Clark. Anderson outside. The feed now to Clark. A second chance effort. Tries yet again. It's blocked.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Jackson with it. Guarded now by Clark. And Redick kicks to Okafor. Stolen by Anderson. Here's Jones. Pelicans pull it in. Okafor in the post. He's covered by Anderson. New Orleans moving the ball around. Hart the pass to Okafor. And he hits it to tie the game up. Okafor's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And the layup is good.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got the D thinking, jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
There's 48 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. And then Okafor slams it in.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Okafor kicks to Hayes. Back to Okafor. Outside for Jackson. The dish to Okafor. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Okafor's got the game tied up here for the Pelicans. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And that one's good by Clark.
It took a little bit of time, but now he's taking the pen off the cap and putting his mark on this game.
And Hart has it in the corner. Outside, Redick. Pass to Okafor. It's good. He's got 12. Clark outside. Here's Gutteridge. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. What a performance for Brandon Clark. He has been the story for me.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalil, you've scored.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again. And Shaq, a team that used to be known for its grit and grind style, Memphis. And that'll do it for our halftime.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jahlil Okafor has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
On the floor for Alvin Gentry as we get into the second half. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. For the lead, Valanciunas grabs the board.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Pass to Morant. Now here's Valanciunas. Another shot. Excellent D there from Ball.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
And Favors kicks the ball. Back to Favors. They now take the lead. Favors got the lead up to 2 now for the Pelicans.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Greg, hard to think of a player in this league with more of a pass-first mentality than Lonzo Ball.
I mean, total unselfishness, elite vision. Sometimes you'd like to see him penetrate a little more in the half court, but he's improving from range, and that'll open up driving lanes, and he can take advantage.
And the shot goes down.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. And Holiday kicks to Favors. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. Favors has got 4 points in the quarter.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Now, I'm all for the crowd interacting with the players, but not so much the players interacting with the crowd. That one, errant pass.
Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans.
Yeah, you have to be pretty much attentive to where Winslow is, a crafty defender.
To the middle. Williamson, the pass to Nelly. Here's Ingram. And the rejection by Jackson. Here's Morant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Ingram outside. Back to Williamson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. And so it's New Orleans with it. Ingram passes to Melly. And the rejection by Jackson. Morant looking around. But they'll get another chance. For the lead. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists in the game.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Williamson in the post. Jackson on him. And the dunk by Williamson.
Yeah, once Zion gets that close and it's a position that he likes, that backboard's going to be shaken.
Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Winslow with it. Now here's Morant for 3. Morant with another miss.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And they pick up 2. Williamson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Morant finds Winslow. Valanciunas with the ball.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now Morant. 13 points in the game. Tips it up. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 8 points.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession. Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
Brooks dishes to Jackson. Winslow kicks to Morant. There's the triple. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. For 3. Tries again. Rejected by Ingram.
Yeah, Brandon Ingram is so long, and that's what we could say to the ball. So long.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Passes it to Melly. Holiday attacking. That's tipped. Morant with the steal.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
There's 10 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Ingram. Back to Williamson. Basket counts. Williamson's got the lead up to 3 now for the Pelicans.
And Brandon Ingram at that size able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game in both.
In the gym trying to work my free throw.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. The Grizzlies shooting 43% from the field. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Brandon Clark, and it's Jones in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. The 9-foot shot. No good from Clark. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Redick, and the layup's good off the glass. Redick's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for New Orleans. Left side, Anderson. Here's Clark, and it's Clark with the jam.
Anderson has great vision as a point forward. Exceptional court awareness.
Stolen by Anderson. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. And Clark slams it in.
And you talk about clutch plays, I mean, defensively and offensively, and we saw it right there.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Favors brings the double. Outside, Jones. Memphis moving that ball around. Now the pass to Clark. Pelicans pull it in. Favors has got 6 rebounds in the game. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him. New Orleans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. Holiday, the pass to Okafor. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Here's Redick. The feed to Okafor. And Okafor slams it in.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
It's deflected. And here we go. Here's Okafor, and Okafor slams it in.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Valanciunas finds Morant. That one's good. The New Orleans lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Anderson.
And have to commend the unselfish attitude, like how Morant just recognized the open man and the ball is right there.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans.
Checking in.
Holiday dishes to Favors. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Morant. And it's good, assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 5 assists in the game.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Big-time shot from Zion Williamson. The big guy wants it.
To the inside. Clark, the pass to Valanciunas. Out to Morant. Holiday with the block. And that one's good. Morant. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Williamson, the pass to Hart. And that's good. Lead pass to get it done.
The awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
And how about Valanciunas coming through here? When it's a big possession, giving it to him is a great idea.
Williamson dishes to Favors. He gets that one. And the Pelicans lead by 5.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And that one's good. Morant.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Pass to Redick. He dishes it to Favors. Williamson outside. Pass to Redick. Back to Williamson. Passes to Clark. And stolen by Williamson. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Favors passes to Redick. Favors trying to break free. Was shot by Redick. No good. Here's Morant. Yes!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
And that one's good. Williamson.
Zion wanted it, and he nailed it.
And so Morant will bring it up for the Grizzlies. To take the lead. And the Grizzlies get it back. Valanciunas off the left rim and out. Basket here, and this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock.
Good!
And Favors, very reliable around the rim, can get it done over either shoulder.
Off the inbound. It's good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
Morant with another miss.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Clark outside. From deep. And it's Morant missing. There's Williamson with the three. And the miss. So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out for the W. They seem to relish... To a man, the Pelicans looking intent on getting a win.
Hey, Kevin.
It's a terrific story. David, thank you. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. And for the Spurs, DeRozan out there with Lyons. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge. Then there's Murray. And it's Forbes in at the shooting guard. Now here's Murray. Outside Aldridge. Shot clock at 6. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down.
It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. Murray with it, and Holiday picks him up defensively. And it's Aldridge missing.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Ingram. Holiday goes in, and he converts the layup.
He's able to shift gears in an instant. Hard to stay in front of Holiday on the drive.
Here is Forbes. Here's Aldridge. And the rejection by Favors. Williamson, the pass to Favors. Williamson outside. Back to Favors. It's stolen by DeRozan. It's 2-on-1. Here's Forbes. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
He was one of those great summer league stories. Bryn Forbes can get by as a knockdown shooter while still rounding out the rest of his game.
Here's Ball. Williamson left side. Outside, Ball. In the corner, it's Ingram. The tray. They get the rebound. Williamson on the follow.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Lyles kicks to Murray. Spurs working the ball around now. Lets it go with the 3. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now.
Oh, what a play!
Watch your head! With the reputation of a highlight reel dunker, Zion's always ready to put on a show.
Now, here's Lyons. Murray surveying the D. It's rebounded by New Orleans. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Williamson, the pass to Holiday. And that one drops. Holiday's got his second basket of the game. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently. How about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back to how about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit, and I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Melly is checked in for Favors. Josh Hart comes in for Ingram. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Now Williamson following Rudy Gay's 3-point attempt. Williamson, the pass to Melly. Jackson dishes to Williamson. 6 on the shot clock. Redick finds Williamson. The shot's good. Williamson's got 9.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Mills. Pirtle against Williamson. Back to Mills. Gay outside, looking to end the run. Here's Pirtle. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Got to be on the lookout for Pirtle crashing the glass, using his body to wreck the defense on the boards.
It's Redick on the wing, covered by Mills. Pelicans keep it alive, but they recover it. Here's Melly. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Gay. Inside. Pirtle kicks to Bellinelli. The three-pointer no good. And here comes Jackson leading the fast break. And there's the pass to Redick. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
For San Antonio, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Your Spurs, Rudy Gay. At the line for 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Rudy Gay has been in the league for over a decade now, a valuable wingman with incredible length.
And so it's New Orleans, enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen, Pelicans pretty much in control here.
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the floor for San Antonio, Rudy Gay is out there with Pirtle. Then there's Bellinelli. Then there is Derek White. And it's Walker in at the 2-guard position. Second shot opportunity. Pirtle finds Bellinelli. Now here's Walker. From deep three-point range, Okafor grabs the miss.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Pass to Hart. Here's Okafor. Redick for 3. No good. Shot missing.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Off the dribble, White can be dangerous. He's good at taking advantage of driving lanes.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Pirtle. Lyle comes in for Rudy Gay. DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Walker. Hayes the pass to Ingram. And the Pelicans miss again.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And Ingram just made great all-around progress last season. But the one thing that really stood out, the improvement he made from the free throw line.
It was a big leap and an important one. Reason why? Because he was his team's guy that they depended on at the end of games. And we saw him close out a number of those games at the charity stripe.
Lonzo Ball, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. Ingram kicks to Hayes. Back to Ingram. Fires the 3. A fresh 14 for New Orleans. Pass to Hayes. New Orleans moving it around. Goes up again, and it's sent back by Aldridge.
I mean, showing great anticipation. Aldridge was all over that shot.
DeRozan passes to Lyles. And it's blocked, and he gets it back. White finds DeRozan. And here's White. Pass to Lyles. Back to White. Second chance shot. The lead now in single digits.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
You have to give credit to the defenses protecting the rim, closing out hard. This one's been a grind.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him #1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Ahead. Feeds to Favors. Back to ball. Marcus Aldridge grabs the miss. And here's Aldridge. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line.
When DeRozan gets to the rim like that, you know how it's going to end.
And oh, here we go. DeRozan, nobody back. And DeRozan throws it down.
I tell you what, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense like that.
Holiday, the pass to Melly. And another turnover here by New Orleans. So both teams making some changes here. Spurs trail by 5. The pass to Bellinelli. Pirtle with the ball. Outside, Walker. Shot clock at 5. Here's Gay. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Pelicans leading by 5. Favors passes to Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Strong move by Brandon. He's playing with such great confidence these days.
Walker finds Gay. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Here's Hart. The rebound by the Spurs. Here's Walker. And finished off by Walker.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit. But can they get over the hump?
This is the tricky part. Having enough left in the tank to finish the job.
Here's Gay. Pass to Bellinelli. He dishes it to Mills. Now here's Walker. From deep. But they get it back. Back to Mills. Launches it. Nailed from three-point land. Mills has got it all tied up now for the Spurs. 12 seconds left in the first half. Lays it up off the glass.
That's where majority of Favors points come from. So effective from the interior area of the floor.
Passes it to Pirtle. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 9 points, 4 rebounds. And that'll do it.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
So the Pelican 5 right now. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the point guard. Murray the pass to Forbes. For the 3. Not going to go that time. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Outside Holiday to the paint. And stolen by Murray. To the inside. Lyles passes to DeRozan. About 1 minute played here in the second half. New Orleans leading by 5.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
And there's Favors putting it right back in.
You love the effort of Favors on the glass. He's a scrappy player who comes away with second chance opportunities for his club.
Back to Aldridge. And shot on the way. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
That's a big donut, folks, here. Start the second half. 4 straight they've missed.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Here's Williamson. Murray with the defensive effort. Spurs trail by 9. Here's DeRozan. And a great assist by Aldridge as that one goes in. DeRozan's got 6.
Well, you need to start somewhere. After 4 straight misses this half, let's see if this gets them going.
Ball kicks to Holiday. New Orleans moving the ball around. And that one's good. Williamson.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Murray, the pass to Forbes. Clock at 6. Pass to Lyles. Holiday with the block.
Terrific two-way player. Drew Holiday not giving an inch, and he sends that one way back.
Derek White's checked in for the Spurs. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. Hayes comes in for Williamson. J.J. Redick's checked in for Ingram. And it's Jackson in for Ball.
3-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But 2 other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. 2 guys, when you look at those 2, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become, and it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out. And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
And good that time. White's got 6 points.
Defensive breakdown. Murray attracts attention as a scorer, which opens up everything else.
Out of hand on it. And New Orleans pushing it up now. Spurs trail by 10. Here's White. Redick with the rebound.
It's been a rough quarter for him. Can't seem to find any kind of rhythm.
Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
It sends a message that we're going to be aggressive no matter who's taking the shot.
And not quite as aggressive from outside as they were in the first half. Sticking to the high percentage shots, playing smart with the lead.
Back to White. Kicks it to DeRozan. And the shot is good. He's got 8.
Right in the teeth of that defense, DeRozan explosive through contact.
Back to Okafor for Murray. Misses there. And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. We've got Mills. Rudy Gay is out there with Bellinelli. Then there's Pirtle, and it's Walker in at the 2-guard. And that's who's in the game for the Spurs. They get a hand on it, and stolen by Redick. Hart the pass to Holiday. Back to Hart. Now Holiday. There's the pass to Melly. Beyond the arc. A rebound by the Spurs. Gay's got 5 rebounds tonight. There's the lob to the hoop. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. And a fast break now for the Pelicans. Here's Hart. And he banks in the layup. Hart's got the lead up to 14 now for the Pelicans.
This is just one of many areas where Redick has improved, reading the floor and finding his guys for good quality shots.
Melly passes to Hayes. Here's Holiday. San Antonio with the rebound. Here's Gay. From down in the low post, it goes.
I like how he absorbed contact. Rudy Gay with the body control to finish through it.
And oh, here we go. Gay's got it, the fast break chance. Yep, it counts.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Hart, no good.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Really like the work inside from Pirtle, using his body well to draw the contact on his way up.
No good on that one. Lyles check in for San Antonio. Bryn Forbes comes in for Patty Mills. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Derek Favors checked in for Hayes. Zion Williamson comes in for Nicolo Melli. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Drew Holiday. The shot's good from Forbes.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Out to Ingram. Takes a 3. Good, and the assist goes to Williamson.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
And Forbes has it in the corner. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Good on both. Some changes here for the Spurs. Marcus Aldridge is checked in for Pirtle. DeMar DeRozan comes in for Rudy Gay. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Walker. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Here is Forbes, covered by Redick. Fires for 3. Forbes can't get it to go.
Okay, when you're trying to make a comeback, you can't be hucking up low percentage threes. You have to find a better shot within the offense.
Williamson finds Ball. Favors passes to Ingram. 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And New Orleans pushing it up now. Williamson with the ball.
So fast in the open court. I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
Murray the pass to DeRozan. Spurs passing it around. And Forbes has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've led by as many as 14 points. And the dunk by Williamson.
Zion just overwhelms the competition. Unstoppable here.
Murray dishes to DeRozan. Aldridge kicks to Murray. Back to Aldridge. And Forbes has it in the corner. For three, Murray. Pass to DeRozan. Tries a three. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for New Orleans.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Zion Williamson.
He played with a lot of fire, a lot of heart, especially on the glass. He's one of those guys who acts like every rebound is his, and many of them were tonight.
Here is Forbes. He's covered by Ingram. That doesn't go either for DeRozan. Ingram outside. He kicks it to Ball. Down low. And that one's good by Favors.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
And when you're on the road, you can't be tentative coming into a game like this. I thought they're aggressive.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
using the hashtag 2KTVWow. It's not easy to impress me, so you better bring the heat. 2KMC out.
The NBA Finals are on.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The start. It's time for the NBA. DA.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Favors in at the center position. And for Sacramento, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Marvin Bagley. And it's Barnes in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Fox. Barnes passes to Bagley. Knocks it loose. Ingram with the steal. And here's the fast break. Paul leading the way. Dishes it to Williamson. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. On offense, here are the Kings.
Yeah, Jay, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
Finished off the break.
Williamson with the elite ability to finish off contact. And it's just not the strength, it's the body control.
With some arc. It's Bielitsa. The feed to Bagley. Makes it off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you have to bring much faster help than that.
And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question, he's an NBA player.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bielitsa. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Here's Williamson. Here's Favors. Kicks it out to Williamson. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Williamson's got 6.
3 for 4 from the field to start the game. They'll take that.
On the wing, Barnes. Sacramento moving it around. Bagley in the post. He's covered by Favors. Bagley, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Bogdanovich against Holiday. Outside, Ball. And there's the pass to Ingram. Favors trying to break free. They get it back. Back to Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. Outside, Ball. It's Ingram on the wing. They get it back. Favors. Holiday against Bogdanovich. Yep, that one goes.
Such determination on the glass. Not boxing out Favors is a huge mistake that you cannot afford to make.
Now, here's Bielitsa. Bagley trying to free himself up. Bielitsa with the bucket. Now, the superstar players always get the headlines, but you need more great role players, it seems, as you look at the history of champions, to win. So that being said, Greg, what kind of role players do you look for?
You know, Kevin, it starts on your best player, and I think you go from there. Obviously, in today's game, spot-up shooting is critically important, and then you got to factor in versatility. You need guys that can guard multiple positions, that give you some rim protection, but obviously that can also shoot the basketball. And I think it's critical having that instant offense guy coming off the bench as well to, when your team's in a bit of a funk, somebody you can trust to kind of light a fire.
Good point. And now Sacramento on the break. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Possessing an attacking mentality, Bagley doesn't wait. I mean, he makes things happen. And It takes initiative.
And still a ton of upside for Marvin Bagley. Talk about what you see.
Well, Jay, I see an agile, quick player off of the floor. I mean, we know he can play in the paint. I'm just interested in seeing how well he starts to stretch the game and become a three-level scorer.
Here's Redick. He's in the post. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Solid ball movement there. I like seeing Hart make an effort to get it to his open guys.
Passes it to Giles. And the powerful one-handed slam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Bazemore with it, guarded down by Jackson. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And finished off by Bagley.
Oh, look at Hill's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone to look, not just himself.
Right side Jackson. Pass to Melly. He dishes it to Hayes. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Joseph shoots the three. Kept alive by Sacramento. Here's Bagley. That's tipped. He kicks it to Bazemore. And he launches it from deep. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Kings lead by 1. Live from... Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching from the Kings, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things.
And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Joseph, the pass to Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Poked away and stolen by Bazemore. Here's Parker. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Oh, Holmes in position.
This is the attitude Parker plays with. Someone who's very willing to give it up to his open guys.
Bazemore against Okafor. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Jackson from long range. They get it again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Joseph, the pass to Holmes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Holmes got 6 points.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jabari Parker. That is his first foul of the game. Barnes, he's checked in for Sacramento. Fox comes in for Joseph. And then for New Orleans, Williamson is checked in for Melly. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Drew Holiday in for Jackson. Fox passes to Holmes. And that one is good. He's got 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
For 3, Ingram. Here's Okafor outside for Redick. Back to Okafor, and the basket is good. Okafor's got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, you better appreciate the unselfishness. When Redick sees an open teammate, as great of a shooter as he is, he's fast at getting him the ball.
And Okafor with the block. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Kings. Bielitsa, he checks in for Jabari Parker. And it's Bogdanovich in for Heel. The Pelicans also changing it up. Derek Favors checked in for Okafor. And it's Lonzo Ball in for J.J. Redick.
Oh, the size and skill set of Ball is unique, which is why defenders have a hard time guarding.
And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice.
Yeah, that's got them over the limit with a lot of time still left. They're going to have to tone it down, or they may end up giving up a lot of free throws here.
And the Kings making a change here. Giles is checked in.
Oh, he's never rattled at the strike. Always has that nice soft touch on his free throws.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
Fox goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Pelicans. 3-point lead. Now, here's Ball. Not a lot of room. No one near Williamson as he lets it go. Holiday with the three. The Pelicans keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Three-pointer. The rebound by Giles. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace. Here's Barnes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
And never the star some predicted coming out of North Carolina, but Harrison Barnes still a quality wing in our league.
Oh, yes, yeah. I mean, mostly a straight line driver. I like him playing off the ball, spotting up and diving when the opportunity presents itself.
Corey Joseph's checked in for the Kings. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for New Orleans. Josh Hart comes in for Drew Holiday. To the middle, it's tipped. Here's Giles, and the layup's good off the glass. Giles has got 6 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ingram attacking. Favors finds Ingram. Lobs it up for Favors, and a slam dunk by Favors.
How about the inventiveness from Ingram? Not to only see his open teammate, but deliver the pass as well.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Pass to Giles. Outside, Bogdanovich. Here's Giles. Covered by Hayes, and it's Giles missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Offensive rebound. And Favors kicks to Hart. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Favors. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. And some good action through the first 2 quarters. Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening. And that...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Zion Williamson with a strong contribution so far, guys, in this one.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Harrison Barnes, and it's Bagley in at the 5 spot. Fox against Ball, and it's Fox with the jam.
Can't forget about Fox's vertical. He can really get up to throw it down.
Ingram passes to Holiday. Bounce pass Ingram. And Favors kicks to Ingram. The pass to Ball. From deep three-point range. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Kings making a switch here. Hield's checked in. Okafor's checked in for New Orleans. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense, and that is one heck of a rejection right there. Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Williamson, the pass to Ball. And Holiday has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Kings shooting 55% from the floor. They're feeling very confident offensively. And Bielitsa kicks to Hield. Bagley in the post. He's against Okafor.
Now that's team basketball. Bielitsa doing a nice job getting the ball to him.
Fox with the steal. And now Sacramento on the break. Bagley in the post, covered by Okafor, and it's Bagley that time on the assist by Hield.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
This game has come to life. They're out there battling now. We didn't see this in the first half. But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Okafor, high post, outside, Ball. To the left wing. They need this. 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Holiday. And again, no good by New Orleans. This offense has really been clicking.
And they know it, guys. They're playing right now with the kind of energy that is hard to deal with. And there are a number of things that make Ingram a dominant force. But what really jumps out at you the moment you see him, the length. Few wings in league history have had a 7'3" wingspan.
Sacramento making some changes. Parker comes in for Bielitsa, and it's Kent Bazemore in for Harrison Barnes. New Orleans also making some changes. Redick comes in for Ingram, and it's Frank Jackson in for Lonzo Ball. Here's Fox, banked in off the glass. Fox has got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Down low. Lays it up and banks it in. Bazemore's got his first basket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Fox, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That one is on Holiday.
Such a tricky cover inside. When Fox attacks like this, the defense responds with that same type of aggression.
Rashawn Holmes is checked in for the Kings. Corey Joseph comes in for Hield. The Pelicans also changing it up. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Okafor. Nicolo Melli comes in for Williamson. And Hart subbed in for Drew Holiday. And Greg, you combine Ingram's length with his emerging skill set. He has got a long career ahead of him in the NBA.
I mean, he certainly has the tools. But what we need to see now is the consistency year in and year out. It's one thing to reach that star status. It's another to become one of the true superstars in our league.
And again, New Orleans has no luck.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's something that happens to every team. You just have to ride it out, play your hardest, and live with the results.
Oh, wow. And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by the Kings.
Hield kicks it to Bazemore. Parker passes to Holmes. Over Hayes. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. Lonzo Ball is checked in for Jackson.
Oh, this is a big fella who has no problems at the foul line. I mean, a very smooth touch on his stroke.
New Orleans moving the ball around. A 3-ball. And it's Melly missing. Kings leading now by 12. In the corner, it's Hield. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Well, they're playing well as a unit, taking shots they know they could make and building this lead.
It's blocked. And he lays it straight in. Hield's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Melly passes to Hayes. Good work defensively by Holmes. That's a 2 from Hield. Can't connect. And so it's the Sacramento Kings in command with the 16. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, it's also called making a good read, understanding where everyone is and taking full advantage. Fantastic.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going. They're backward, Ball and Reddick. Hart is out there with Hayes. And it's Favors in at the center, locking down the middle. Here's Hart. Oh!
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. Hield from outside. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Favors got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
And you can tell he feels he should have had it still. The hustle was impressive.
Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Rashawn Holmes. And New Orleans also making a change. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. So many people know your story, born and raised in Las Vegas. It must have been an amazing feeling then to lead UNLV to its only championship.
I mean, Kevin, you know, playing in front of so many people you know has its pros and cons.
Right.
But to be a part of that 1990 championship team and the only one we've been able to hoist and to have my jersey hanging in that rafter, it's humbling, and yes, it brings back a lot of fond memories.
Like historically good, right? When you think of that team, what that meant, it has a historic place.
It does. We felt like we were able to etch our mark in terms of the lures of the game of college basketball.
His shooting has been a bright spot for them. Otherwise, they've struggled as a whole.
Ball against Hield. Great positioning on the putback. And the Kings lead by 13.
Oh, smooth. Guys, very good job getting himself in close enough that he could just tip it back in.
Well said. Those kind of plays in the offensive glass can tell the story sometimes, can't they? Now a timeout called by Sacramento.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Some changes for Sacramento. Bagley, he's checked in for Giles, and it's Fox in for Buddy Hield. New Orleans also making some changes. Williamson is checked in for Jackson Hayes. And it's Holiday in for Josh Hart. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. His key message was, don't get comfortable. Those guys are going to come at us with everything they've got. Let's bring the intensity and stay focused on every possession. Kevin, back to you.
Count that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Favors. Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Was that a guard or a big? What a dime from Maggie. He continues to develop his vision.
Favors, and it's Fox with the rebound. The Kings have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Oh, he misses the dunk. Here's Holiday. Out to Ingram. On the wing, Holiday. Here's Favors. Holiday left side. Williamson trying to free himself up. Ingram outside. On the wing, Holiday. Lets the three fly. Pelicans keep it alive. Favors finds Ingram. Back to Holiday. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by De'Aaron Fox. Fox has got 4 rebounds now tonight. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Ball. Here's Williamson. Unable to get that one. And the Kings going the other way now. They led by as many as 18 points. Here's Bagley. Moves back up. The kick out to Barnes. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Off target from three-point range. Pelicans trail by 13.
No question as to which team gave the better.
Oh,
my goodness.
Where did that come from? That was beautiful.
Wow. Yeah, and you feel like Williamson can do this almost any time he wants. The strength, the athleticism. I mean, it's next level.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
And that's why they're in the driver's seat right now, looking to put this one away.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Outside, Fox. Pass to Bielitsa. Here's Bagley. Favors with the rebound. Well, with the basket here, they could get back to within single digits. From 13, New Orleans moving the ball around. The three. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Good on the shot. And the Kings lead by 13.
And you can see the comfortable level Bogdanovich has. I mean, close to the rim, he knows he has the touch.
And that one's good by Favors.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
And stolen by Williamson. Bielitsa with it. From deep. Missed. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. Even early on in this. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Chris West.
This week on 2K TV, we're getting you ready for the MyTeam Unlimited Tournament. And we have last year's champ to help out. Plus, we check in with the 2K Reddit community. We're highlighting your top plays. And the NBA
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Get ready, everyone, for Tuesday afternoon payday.
Kevin, thank you.
He is indeed, D.A. Thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the small forward position. And for New Orleans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ingram in at the small forward. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Second chance opportunities. Williamson explosive into the air with the touch and concentration to finish.
Now here's Jackson. Winslow, the pass to Jackson. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Shot clock at 6. Morant hits to Valanciunas. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Yeah, tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of talent, but also a lot of inexperience on each side.
And Kevin, you know what that means? It means we're going to see some spectacular plays, but a few that'll have you scratching your head as well. Always interesting to watch these young players develop.
Greg, last year, Williamson entered the NBA as one of the most well-known rookies since LeBron James.
Already had millions of followers on social media, global name recognition. He has an above-the-rim game that produces the kinds of highlights that people want to see.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Brooks dishes to Jackson. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The Pelicans have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Holiday has it in the corner. Back to Favors. Ball dishes to Favors. Out to Ingram. Back to Favors. New Orleans needs to get off a shot. And Ingram with the basket on the assist from Favors.
Man, I like the finesse of Ingram. I mean, coming into play, especially when the shot clock is winding down.
Passes it to Winslow. Now here's Brooks, guarded by Holiday. Brooks against Holiday, and Brooks gets it to go.
Good job there, getting himself a little space on the inside.
For New Orleans, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Ingram kicks to Holiday. Back to Ingram, to the inside. Holiday, the pass to Favors. The shot goes in, first of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Back to Brooks. Tries to save it, and another turnover here by Memphis. Nelly is checked in for the Pelicans. Reddick comes in for Lonzo Ball. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Holiday dishes to Williamson. Right side Holiday. And it's Williamson missing.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Basket good.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
The kick out to Holiday. And that one's good. Williamson. Williamson's got 6 points.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And here we go. Fast break. Williamson's got it. And the dunk by Williamson.
You know, you look at Ingram, and it's not all about scoring with him. He shows he shares the ball as well.
Valanciunas inside. Working on Williamson. Valanciunas, good.
And he just big-boyed him right there. The height advantage he's got down low, really difficult for them to defend.
Inside. And that one's good. Williamson. 10 points for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Now here's Morant. Shoots from 8. And Valanciunas puts it in. New Orleans leading by 4. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Ingram's got his second bucket.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
I tell you what, it reminds me of one of my college coaches. He used to say, that ain't gonna get it done. That's 5 straight baskets in the paint now.
Now here's Redick. Zion Williamson unable to get his last shot to go. Melly passes to Redick. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. And it's Melly missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Anderson, the bounce pass. Here's Valanciunas off on the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
A free-flowing first. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Pelicans.
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also like the attack off the bounce. I mean, they're taking the initiative here in terms of getting into the lane and forcing the defense to collapse.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. They've got Jones. Kyle Anderson is out there with Clark. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Melton in at the 2. Here's Hayes. Brandon Clark picking up that last basket. Poke loose. It's stolen by Jones. And the shot is good. The Pelican lead has been cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Anderson.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
This is the mindset Clark has. He's opportunistic and really has an awareness of when to attack in transition.
Here's Redick. And it's Melton with the rebound. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
That one goes in. Anderson's got 4 this quarter. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Memphis.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Here's Melton. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists in the game. Jackson finds Hayes. Stolen by Anderson. And now here comes Jones leading the break. It's deflected. Now here's Hayes. He's covered by Anderson. Hart the pass to Hayes. Okafor dishes to Hayes. Back to Okafor. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Greg, is a point guard, what is it you like to see from that position on the floor?
I think first and foremost, leadership. It's so valuable at that spot, and you always got to have your head high because your teammates are feeding off what you put forth in terms of your body language and enthusiasm. So, the typical stuff about organizing the offense and setting the tone on the defensive end, that stuff's important as well, but so much of how you carry yourself out on the floor when you deal with adversity and you know that you're going to, is really paramount.
And Redick, here we go.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan.
Here's Redick. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. You're double-checking, and the game continues on.
Boy, Redick has some of the most admirable traits you want to see in any basketball player. His professionalism and work ethic have made him the player he is today.
The Pelicans have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Favors can't get it to go. The Grizzlies have gone 7 for 10 here in the second quarter. They'd like to keep up that nice pace.
And what an incredible shot in the arm for this franchise. The opportunity to draft a potential superstar in Ja Morant, and they had only a 6% chance of landing that number 2 overall pick.
Redick passes to Favors. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
Now, here's Redick. Following the miss by Jaren Jackson. Here's Melly, the rim-rattling two-handed jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Winslow, wide open. He fires off target with his 3.
And, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Now, here's Morant for 3. Offensive rebound. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", with that wingspan of his, Ingram is constantly prowling for these dunks. He's an incredible athlete who finishes with ease near the hoop.
Winslow, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Derek Favors. This is his first free throw of the game. First free throw is good. The Pelicans making a switch here. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K. A tremendous start for Zion Williamson. He had 10 points and that'll.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. You look at Zion Williamson, guys. In this game, he has been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. And it's Ingram in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Now here's Favors. Just 5 to shoot.
And how about Favors' control on that shot? Got a good look, so he's able to knock that one down with confidence.
Here's Valanciunas trailing by 4. To the paint. New Orleans moving the ball around. Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Boy, Ball has a nice feel for when his guys are open. He's solid, really solid when it comes to getting his teammates clean looks.
Pelicans leading by 6. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Josh Hart, he's checked in for Brandon Ingram. Then for the Grizzlies, Clark, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Anderson comes in for Jackson. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Clark finds Jones. And another miss by Memphis.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
Here's Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. The shot by Holiday, no good.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Pelicans leading by 10. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Hart. Brooks covering. Hart kicks to Okafor. Clock at 4. Here's Jackson. Okafor. It's good on the putback. Okafor's got the lead up to 12 now for the Pelicans.
Cannot forget to box out Okafor on the glass. I mean, he is relentless in his attack.
Now the pass to Jones. There's the dish to Clark. Here's Melton, guarded by Holiday. Clark, and it's Clark slamming it down.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Pelicans.
On the wing, Jackson. Pass to Hart. Outside for Jackson. Here's Hart. Back to Jackson. Out left to the wing. Here's Hayes. Okafor trying to get open. Hayes, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Nelly is checked in for Okafor. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. J.J. Redick's checked in for Drew Holiday. And Ball subbed in for Jackson.
Ball's size and timing really an asset when it comes to him blocking shots.
Jackson comes over with the double. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Favors is checked in. And stolen by Favors. Now here's Redick, the fast break opportunity. And it's in there. Redick's got 9.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Here's Morant. What a jam!
Are you kidding me?
Nasty. Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Outside, Redick. New Orleans moving the ball around. Down low. Here's Favors. Lays it up off the glass. He's got 8.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Winslow, the pass to Gutteridge. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It goes on Brandon Ingram. Memphis shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night. So he gets them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Here's Ingram. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. And the Pelicans lead by 9. Jackson has the open look. And that's it for the 3rd quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Pelicans on top, leading by 9. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Taking a look at the Grizzlies. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Then it's Winslow. Then there's John Morant. And it's Gutteridge in at the 2.
Well, the defense got lucky there with him missing it. But they don't want to chance that again.
Ingram left side. Williamson outside. Feeds it to Favors. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And Memphis making a change here. Brooks checked in. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Morant finds Brooks. From deep 3-point range. Favors with the rebound. Favors has got his 4th rebound in this one.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Here's Brooks. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the dunk by Jackson.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
Williamson in the post. Guarded by Jackson. And that one's good by Favors.
Wow, he is lighting it up here in the second half.
And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for Memphis. They trail by 11. And Valanciunas kicks to Jackson. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Fast break, here they come. Williamson outside. Top of the key ball. Pass to Redick. 6 to shoot. The 3. Here's Favors. Pass the ball. Fires the 3. And no good that time. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Here's Morant. And it's blocked. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Drew Holiday's checked in for New Orleans. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Pelicans leading by 11. Favors passes to Holiday. To the inside. Favors with a wide open look. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
Boy, did they need that rebound. I mean, they have struggled on the boards overall, but still with a chance to win.
Exactly, because they've made enough plays to keep it close. And as a result, they're still in it.
Holiday finds Favors from about 16, and that one goes long. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Valanciunas with the ball, now guarded by Ingram. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. It wouldn't matter.
Jaren Jackson, he's checked in for Brandon Clark. And Favors kicks the ball. Williamson from long range. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 4th assist in this one. And Valanciunas penetrating. That one, no good. Great D that time from Favors. Ingram wide open. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. I mean, his jump shot is money. His drives to the hoop, lethal.
Holiday with it. He's picked up by Brooks. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Here's Favors. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Pelicans.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Derek Favors.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker.
Outside, Ball. New Orleans moving the ball around. Now here is Holiday. He feeds it to Favors. Over in the corner, Williamson. And another 3 for New Orleans.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
Morant looking around. And they get it. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram outside. From deep. Doesn't go for him. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. This game may... All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
to 2K TV. I'm Alexis Morgan.
And I'm Chris Manning. This week we are talking MyTeam. We've been discussing the MyTeam Unlimited Tournament. And guess what? The first game day is right around the corner.
So we want to make sure you are ready.
Here are some tips to
the Mississippi River and the sky. A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. They've got DeJounte Murray. Trey Lyles out there at DeRozan. Then there's LaMarcus Aldridge, and it's Forbes in at the 2 spot. And for the Pelicans, Ball and Holiday combine at the guard spots. Ingram the 3 and Zion the 4. And it's Favors in at the 5 spot. Pass the ball. New Orleans moving it around. Here's the break. Back to DeRozan. Passes to Forbes. There's the 3. Pelicans pull it in. Outside Holiday. Inside Williamson. And that one is off. It's the Spurs taking it the other way.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Here's DeRozan. Misses in close. Great with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan. It helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Well, Zion plays within the system. And right there, very unselfish.
On the pass to Forbes. Murray outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Lonzo Ball picks one up.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And so he hits both. The Pelicans have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Ingram kicks to Favors. The kick out to Holiday. Williamson outside. Lock at 6. And stolen by Aldridge. Lyles with it. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And he banks in the layup. And that's now 6 points for DeJounte Murray.
Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
Yeah, anything other than a layup in that situation, probably disappointing. Had numbers, took advantage.
Pelicans shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Rudy Gay's checked in for the Spurs. White comes in for Bryn Forbes. And so Favors nails both of them. Greg, LaMarcus Aldridge taking more three-pointers last season, easily passing his career highs in attempts with almost 3 a game.
And Aldridge shot a very respectable percentage from outside. In order to play heavy minutes at the 4, you need to be able to shoot. Good to see Aldridge still adding new wrinkles to his game.
Pass the ball. On the wing, Holiday. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Yeah, this kind of play right here pays off in the team camaraderie. That's B.I. doing the dirty work, and they love it.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, which team do you think has the toughest offense to stop in the NBA?
You know, in their heyday, it was the Warriors. There's no doubt about it. Now, though, things are changing a little bit. It's a tough one to say. The Bucks seem to be amazing with what they're doing with Giannis. The Rockets with that 1-2 punch of Harden and Westbrook is incredible. And don't sleep on the Lakers or the Clippers, partner. Right now, there's a few of them out there that I would lose a lot of sleep over trying to prepare to play against.
Yeah, I'm glad you included the 2 LA teams. White, left side. Gay, outside. Pass to Mills. Back to Gay. And finished off by Gay.
Well, there's a couple things that Patty is working on to be a better player in this league, and finding the open man is one of them.
Melly passes to Hayes, and the layup's good off the glass.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And the Spurs with possession. The Pelicans make their last shot. Count it, good.
Well, he lacks some size and some strength, but Mills creative in the inside to finish that one.
Pelicans trail by 4. Hart the pass to Hayes. That one misses. Some solid defense from Aldridge. Gay inside. And then Gay with the dunk.
That's what he gives you, a big-time presence on the glass.
And you know what, Greg? Once he gets his hands on it, he's not even thinking about kicking it out.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The feed to Gay. Good. 6 points for Rudy Gay.
And you can't give Rudy Gay that type of look. He's going to knock that down more often than not.
Here's Redick, and it's sent back by Aldridge. Now here's Mills. He's guarded close. He gets it in there.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Jackson finds Hayes. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's White. He's still scoreless so far in this one. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And here's Mills for 3. It's rebounded by Hayes. Here's Redick. Banked in off the glass. Redick's got 5 now.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you can't be careless with your shot selection out there because some of them are getting thrown back.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Trey Lyles out there with Pirtle. Then there's Rudy Gay, and it's Forbes in at the point. Hart, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here is Forbes, guarded by Jackson. Gay kicks to Forbes. Walker the pass to Forbes. Just 5 on the clock. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. They trail by 1. Knocked loose. Over to the left wing. Feeds to Okafor. And then jammed down as he goes right over Trey Lyles.
Well, this is when you start to talk about Redick not just always looking for offense, clearly looking for teammates there.
Shot's good by Gay.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish. Well, a look at Lonnie Walker, the 18th pick in that 2018 draft. He's being brought along slowly as the team loves his potential, but he has a lot to smooth out with his game.
Here's Gay. The Pelicans make their last shot. Forbes. That 3 off the mark.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
Redick dishes to Okafor, and good that time. And now it's a 3-point New Orleans lead. Ray, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time.
And they have certainly been looking locked in offensively.
They sure have, staying aggressive and playing under control.
Back to Jackson. Reverses, and Okafor with the layup. Okafor's got 6 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Spurs trail by 5. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kay passes to Purdy. Here is Forbes. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. From deep, Kay. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
His touches left him in this quarter. Nowhere close to the kind of output they need from him.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And he makes that one.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Gay outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. Now just a 1-point Pelican lead. 1:31 left in the first half. Redick passes to Melly. Pirtle with the steal. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
He made a great decision there to push the basketball up. Excellent teamwork.
A platoon swap here for New Orleans. The Spurs also changing it up. Aldridge comes in for Jakob Poeltl. And it's DeRozan in for Rudy Gay.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
And Forbes kicks to DeRozan. The kick out to Aldridge. Outside DeRozan. Great D that time from Favors.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Now here's Favors following the shot by Drew Holiday. Ingram attacking. The kick out to Holiday. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
Huge shot by Holiday there. He was aware that the shot clock was about to expire, but he finds a way to get a great shot off.
Always going up for the alley-oop here. And another turnover here by San Antonio.
That's tough because that one's preventable. The defense has nothing to do at all with that turnover.
And we just got a second look there at the exceptional mobile one block.
And they're determined to add to the lead, not with more offense, but with big-time D.
Williamson looking it over. That one doesn't go. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we... Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back. A competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. They were in a 7-point hole at one stage. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Rudy Gay having a dominant impact in this game.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1. That's Alvin Gentry's 5 as we get into the second half. Passes it to Forbes. Here's DeRozan and finished off by DeRozan.
Just another way Aldridge beats you. As a facilitator, very comfortable making decisions.
And that one's good by Favors. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer, Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
Man, I love that list. You're right on it.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Hayes is checked in. And San Antonio also making a switch. White's checked in.
And last year on draft night, it was Hayes who rocked that Sideshow Bob necklace with 1,000 stones and his nickname, Sideshow Jax.
Well, I love the nickname, but I love the potential of what it is that Jackson Hayes can bring to a ball club that needs a center to be able to run up and down and play at pace and play above the rim.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Holiday with it, now guarded by Murray. New Orleans moving it around, and the dunk by Williamson.
Brandon Ingram at that size, able to survey the entire floor and make a play.
Murray finds DeRozan. Aldridge double teamed. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Aldridge.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
Okafor is checked in for New Orleans. Redick comes in for Lonzo Ball. The Spurs also with the sub. Jakob Poeltl's checked in for Wild. Now here's Okafor. He's got 6. Out to Ingram. The pass to Holiday. Now here's Redick. Ingram wide open. Offensive rebound. And Murray's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And DeRozan. Here we go. Tries again. And it's Poeltl at the elbow. Murray for 3. They shoot again. Aldridge, the pass to Murray. Here's DeRozan. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. DeRozan's got 6 points in the quarter.
And talk about a strong finisher. DeRozan will challenge anyone when he's looking to score. And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
To the middle, and the dunk by Poeltl.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire. He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Okafor. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. New Orleans shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Okafor. Hard, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. San Antonio also making some changes. Rudy Gay's checked in for Aldridge. Bellinelli comes in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Mills in for DeJounte Murray. Now here's Gay. He's got 10. Poeltl kicks to Gay. Pass to Mills. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Hayes dishes to Holiday. Pass to Hart. To the paint. Okafor, the pass to Hayes. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hayes has got the lead up to 6 now for New Orleans.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And look at Poeltl effortlessly dropping the hammer on the D.
Holiday, the pass to Hayes. He gets that one. Hayes has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Here's Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, now outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Now here's Gay. There's 25 seconds left here in the third quarter. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Too long in the paint. He's hit with a 3-second violation. For San Antonio, they've had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And the technical free throw is good. And Walker kicks to Mills. Down low. Here's Gay. And then Gay with the dunk.
And Rudy Gay not messing around that time on the inside, getting up quickly and all the way to the rim.
Here's Ingram. And slam dunk by Ingram.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And so it's New Orleans holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter form.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court for San Antonio, Bellinelli is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Trey Lyons. And it's Mills. And it's Walker in a 2-guard. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Mills in the NBA for over a decade now, GA, but he still has incredible speed that's key to his game.
And Kevin, with Mills, that end-to-end speed doesn't get shown off too often. In the half court, though, he does a great job of creating looks for himself. Accelerates off of screens. Can still leave a defender in the dust when he turns it on.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. LaMarcus Aldridge, he's checked in for Gay. DeRozan comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Lonnie Walker. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And he makes the first. J.J. Redick's checked in for New Orleans. Both free throws good from Forbes. Pelicans leading by 4. Ball, the pass to Ingram. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 4 assists in the game. And San Antonio shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Mills finds DeRozan. 60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Spurs passing it around. Here's Forbes. A three-pointer, no good. And so it's Williamson who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. Count that one. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Well, the closer that Zion is going to get, the more effective he's going to become.
Passes it to DeRozan. In the corner, it's Aldridge. DeRozan against Ingram. DeRozan's shot is off.
Well, he creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
And here's Ingram from the arc. That one doesn't drop. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. And DeRozan, here we go.
And he just glides to the hoop on his drives. DeRozan's got plenty of force to his game. Don't get me wrong, but he makes everything look so effortless.
Here's Mills. The shot's good. Mills has got 4 points this quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Here's DeRozan. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
And he has starting to turn it on now after that slow start.
And it's Favors that time on the assist by Williamson.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Aldridge dishes to Mills. Back to Aldridge. And the jam by Aldridge.
That's an important shot by Aldridge. He understands momentum is key at this point in the game.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
Well, Ingram's going to come through when it's crucial. He did so there.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Now Mills. Count the basket.
Well, he's been in a lot of huge moments in his young career. Mills can be a deadly shooter when the pressure's on.
A bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And here are the Pelicans now. Williamson, the pass to Reddick. Back to Williamson. To the inside. Favors. And Derek Favors with the slam.
Slamming it home. I don't know how Favors shoots it so well from the field. Sometimes he just spikes it instead of shooting.
And Mills kicks to Lyles. There's 1:17 left to play here in the 4th.
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
But both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight. This is why you love Brandon Ingram.
Outside DeRozan. The pass to Lyles. Back to DeRozan. Kicks it to Mills. Lets it go from deep. It falls! And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
To take the lead. It drops. And here are the Pelicans now. Outside Favors. Money! Sounds like a rock concert in here.
And guys, that was the bucket they have been waiting for.
Here's DeRozan. And DeRozan throws it down hard.
And that's the athleticism. When DeRozan takes off like that, he is looking to ring the bell.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Mills looking it over. Great D that time from Reddick. And the call will be against LaMarcus Aldridge. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Holiday against Walker. And Holiday, here we go.
Well,
and here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
San Antonio calls timeout. They're down by 1. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And sometimes not just what a coach draws up, but who he has execute in these moments.
6 seconds left in the game. It's good!
Now, that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 1. 3 seconds left in the fourth. Shot from the inbound. The tagger. He drills the game winner.
All zeros on the clock as he drains.
So it's a narrow victory for the Pelicans, pulling it out.
$250,000 MyTeam Unlimited tournament is back for its 3rd year. We have crowned 2 champions already, Skip to My Lou and Jomar. This year, you could be the 3rd. First, the details. There will be
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for...
Hey, good evening, Kevin. The Kings are trying...
DA, the Sacramento fans would love to see that as well. Thanks so much for that report. Let's take a look at our starters for Sacramento. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Bielitsa is out there with Bagley, and it's Barnes in at the 3. And for the Pelicans, Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
And at 6'11", Bagley is a huge target. When he runs the floor, it just makes everything easier.
Holiday finds Ingram. Here is Favors, guarded by Fox. Favors can't get it to go.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
And getting to the free throw line more and more. GA awfully tough to stay in front of De'Aaron Fox.
I mean, he's just got to knock him down, though. I mean, a free throw percentage, I think he can and will improve upon.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Well, he didn't exactly light it up from the free throw line a season ago. Shot right around 70%.
And it's Ball penetrating. Favors passes to Ball. For 3, Ingram. Bagley with the rebound. Quick start for the Kings in this one. 4-point game. Here's Barnes. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Williamson. And now the Pelicans on the break. And it's Favors that time on the assist from Ingram.
Don't sleep on Ingram as a facilitator. Has the size to see over defenders and make sound decisions.
And it's good for 2. Bagley's got 6.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
No excuse. You have to be aware. He should be on your radar all the time.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The former 3rd overall pick in the 2010 NBA draft, Derek Favors is a gifted big man and a crucial player to this team.
It's Bielitsa. Lays it up off the glass.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
And then Favors with the dunk.
The underrated vision of Holiday. I like it when he's distributing, and I think his coach does as well.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring. Williamson dishes to Favors. Rebound by Bielitsa. For Sacramento, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Back to Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And the quickness Fox has, boy, it's impressive. Just coasting to the cup with ease.
And the dunk by Williamson.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Lonzo Ball picks one up. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
We've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Here's Parker. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Fox has got 3 assists now in this one.
How about the awareness there from Fox? You got to love seeing how he is such a willing passer in finding the open man.
Now here's Hayes. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Numbers last year for them, just about 73%, so the bottom third of the league.
Sacramento making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Here's Hield. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And that's not easy, but Hield is an effective scorer who's capable of finishing through that kind of defense.
Now here's Redick. Back to Hayes. Over Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Pelicans have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The Pelicans making a switch here. Okafor's checked in. Richaun Holmes, he's checked in for the Kings. Joseph, the pass to Parker. On the wing, Hield. The shot's good.
A guy like Buddy out-hustles other players on the floor. He gets inside, and there he finishes strong.
To the inside, here's Holmes, and Holmes throws it down.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Proving he's more than just an outside shooter. Redick also has a sweet touch from that area.
And Joseph kicks it to Bazemore. Redick against Hield, trying to find Holmes. Gets it to him.
Both teams racking up the points to start this game.
And you wonder how long they can keep it going. At some point, you expect the defense will adjust.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Here's Holmes. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double checking, and the game continues on.
Offense, the order of the day is the first quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've been watching for the Kings, guys.
Hey, why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the court for Sacramento, Joseph and Hield make up the backcourt. Richaun Holmes out there with Parker, and it's Bazemore at the 3 spot. Okafor, the pass to Hart. Sacramento grabs the miss.
What a defensive play. Gets the stop and does it without fouling.
Bazemore dishes to Hield. And that one, good. Hield's got the lead up to 8 now for Sacramento.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Joseph finds Parker. Sacramento moving it around. Holmes down low, covered by Hayes, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. A big group substitution here for New Orleans. Zion Williamson's checked in for Jackson Hayes. Brandon Ingram comes in for Josh Hart. Drew Holiday's checked in for J.J. Redick. And it's Lonzo Ball in for Frank Jackson. And then for Sacramento, Bielitsa, he checks in for Parker. Barnes comes in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Bogdanovich in for Buddy Hield.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And again, the turnover by the Kings. Derek Favors checked in for Jahlil Okafor. Marvin Bagley's checked in for Sacramento. De'Aaron Fox comes in for Corey Joseph. And so it's Williamson with it. He brings it up for the New Orleans Pelicans. Trailing here by 8. Ingram buries it down low.
I like the attack mindset. Ingram not content to stand out on the perimeter.
And getting traded from Utah to New Orleans last year, Favors became a grounding force for a very young Pelicans team.
Yeah, and Derek Favors knows what it's like to be that rookie coming in, having a lot of physical ability and facing high expectations. He did a great job, in my opinion, providing veteran leadership. And personally, he had one of his more productive years overall. The floor awareness of ball, excels at getting the ball to his uncovered teammates.
Here's Fox. It's Bielitsa. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Bielitsa's got his second basket. Right side Favors. Doubled by Fox. Ball against Fox. The kick out to Holiday. Pass the ball. Here's Favors over Barnes. Williamson outside. Just 4 to shoot. And no good that time. And the Kings going the other way now. They've led by as much as 10. And finished off by Bagley.
Yeah, great timing there. Bagley gets off the ground so quickly, gives the defense no chance to react.
Here's Williamson, and the dunk by Williamson.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. 1:44 left now here in the second. And Bielitsa kicks to Barnes. Here's Fox. It's not going to fall. He's taken 4 shots and made 2. The drive by Williamson. It's hauled in by the Kings. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Fox. Score the basket, his third after 5 shots.
And Fox starting to show you his abilities inside. Has quick instincts, which I think helps him when he's down low. And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
And the dunk by Williamson.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Here's Fox. Dishes it to Bagley. Good, and a nice assist from Fox. Bagley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
There's been an emphasis on ball movement, and he's been a major catalyst.
And Williamson's parents, both college athletes themselves, were a guiding force in helping him grow his game.
When you're talking about growing his game, Greg, at an early age, Zion told his mom he wanted to be the #1 player in college basketball. As a 5-year-old, he played on an AAU team for 9-year-olds. By age 9, he was waking up for 5 a.m. workouts. That's the kind of commitment it takes to succeed, even that early.
Gets it to go. That one good from Giles.
A defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Hart kicks to Williamson. Back to Hart. Feeds to Williamson. Hart tips it back in. Hart's got 8.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. 3-pointer Hield, and no good on the last second attempt this time.
Good defense from Jay.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to And guys, some say the shooting guard position has been a little weird, but thanks for joining us.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Nice game. Great performance by Marvin Bagley.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Why go away from something that's working? Force the defense to prove that they can stop it.
Zion is the 4 with Favors at the 5. Holiday and Ingram out on the perimeter. And it's Ball in at the point. So that's the group out there for New Orleans. Ball finds Holiday, kicks it out to Williamson. Favors passes to Ingram. From down in the low post, it goes. Ingram's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Listen, put the ball in the hands of your best scorers and let them go to work. Keep it simple.
Bagley with the bucket. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And I really love Fox's game. And he's got a ton of room to grow, but boy, does he play with intensity.
Catching up on the changes for New Orleans. Okafor is checked in for Favors. And it's Jackson Hayes in for Zion Williamson. Then for the Kings, Rashawn Holmes comes in for Bielitsa. And it's Buddy Hield in for Bogdanovich.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Fox kicks to Barnes. Holmes passes to Barnes. Here's Fox. He's got 12. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Passes it to Hayes. Back to Okafor. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
And a skilled shot blocker to boot. Love how Bagley uses that height and reach to stifle shooters.
And Hield able to finish. Hield's got 8 points.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Holmes kicks to Barnes. Loud pass to Bagley. Out of bounds. New Orleans will take possession. And Harrison Barnes at 6'8", 225 has played some power forward. Greg, do you like him there or at his more natural small forward position?
I think in today's game, Kevin, having the strength he does allows him to kind of hold his own. You don't see a lot of 4-men playing a lot of post-up in today's game. He's still got to be able to play in space, and I think creates matchup nightmares for the opponent.
Kings leading now by 4. Outside, Joseph. Here's Giles. Outside Bagley. Hield finds Bagley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. And Hart has it in the corner. Jackson dishes to Hayes. Now the pass to Melly. Back to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
There's no bigger play in a close game than a putback slam.
Oh, and that one's got them all hyped up. Wow.
They're bringing the energy, the hustle, the fight, and they also didn't give up on that possession.
Bagley, and it's Melly with the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 6 of 9 from the floor here in the second half. They've got to be happy with that. And there's a whistle that goes on Corey Joseph. That is his first foul of the game. Drew Holiday's checked in for the Pelicans. And then for Sacramento, Parker's checked in for Bagley. Bielitsa comes in for Kent Bazemore. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Joseph. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Bielitsa passes to Parker, and the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
That's just being out of sync, and at the worst time, costly.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Williamson's checked in. Holiday gets the bucket.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
Yeah, the reason is they tied it up, but it took a lot of focus and a lot of energy. We'll see if they can sustain this effort.
And a fast break now for the Pelicans. It's Redick on the wing. He's covered by Bielitsa. Melly passes to Williamson. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Fox against Holiday. Williamson outside. A shot, no good. And now Sacramento on the break. Giles leading the charge. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And he drains the 3, but let's see. They may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the 4th.
And the footage relayed to the official.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head to the 4th. Pelicans on top. They lead by 5. And we'll have the start of the 4th quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And a look at the 5 for the Kings to start the 4th. Fox and Bogdanovich pair up at the 1 and the 2. Buddy Hield is out there with Nemanja Bjelica. And it's Giles in at the 5 down low. Pelicans leading by 7. Off the inbound, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Really good possession there. They've never lost their focus, even as the game's gotten tight.
With their lead starting to stretch out just a little bit here late, they're in a prime position now to wrap this one up.
Inside, and finished off by Williamson.
Unbelievable hang time, giving the crowd its money's worth. Go ahead, Zion.
And it's Holmes off the drive. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
I
was
goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No.
And, well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Here's Fox. Barnes kicks to Holmes. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
New Orleans leading by 11. Ball, the pass to Favors. Back to Ball. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Knocked loose. Williamson left side. 6 on the shot clock. Lobs it up for Favors, and that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Marvin Bagley's checked in for the Kings. He lobs it up, and so the ball's out of bounds. Ingram touched it last. The Kings trail by 11. Fox with it. Favors picks him up. Fox goes in. Misses from short range. And De'Aaron Fox gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The Pelicans have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll.
Yeah, that's 2 really unproductive trips in a row, ending in turnover.
It's good. Fox has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yes, and if you love offense, you're loving this matchup. It's been a highlight reel affair.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
J.J. Redick, not only one of the most dangerous shooters in this league, he's worked to become a very good team defender as well.
From past the arc, offensive rebound, and Favors kicks to Williamson. Pass to Redick, jacks up a 3. Rebound by Bjelica. Bjelica's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bogdanovich, and he makes good on the layup.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Redick with the 3. Keeps it alive, and staying with the play, Ingram.
And the length of Brandon Ingram is impressive. Nice job using it to grab the board.
Fox, Barnes trying to free himself up. Fox, no good. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Here's Williamson. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Williamson finds ball. Kicks it out to Williamson. Favors passes the ball. And here's Redick. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by the Kings. Bagley's got 5 rebounds tonight. A pass to Fox. Stolen by Ball. Ingram attacking. And slam dunk by Ingram.
With those long steps, it takes Ingram very few dribbles to get to where he wants to go.
1:09 left here in the fourth quarter. Bogdanovich wide open. No good on the shot. So the Pelicans will take it the other way.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for New Orleans.
Didn't look like a game that was going to work out for them, but man, how things changed in a hurry.
Man, I'd say it was gutsy, Kevin, in terms of what they were able to do in that comeback. An incredible amount of fortitude when facing all of that adversity. And not just to come back, but how about to come back and win going away?
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Derek Favors.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
And the Pelicans miss again. And stolen by Favors. Outside for Redick. The dish to Williamson. Lets it go from deep. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Williamson. Redick's got the lead up to 13 now for the Pelicans. Outside, Bagley. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Now, here's Fox. So we see New Orleans taking the W here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they